minutes or so, and then kind of what got you going from there?
Well, I just thought first 5 minutes they came out, I think they wanted to jump on us early. I know they didn't have a good game in Tampa, and they did. They established their forecheck. We were playing a little bit slow, and I just think we got a couple shifts in back-to-back that sort of got us going. It was just that we started playing quicker, coming our end a little more efficiently, and I think in the first 10 minutes they had outshot us about 8-4 or something like that, and the next 50 minutes I think it was like 30-19 or something like that. So we had a number of chances. I mean, chances tonight we had twice as many, but chances don't count. They only count one stat, and that's the one they put on the scoreboard. So I thought effort was great. I thought we had a lot of detail in our game. We had very few passengers, if any. And just we couldn't find an answer for Jonathan Quick. He made some incredible saves in the second period. I thought if he doesn't have a night like he did, we'd probably light him up tonight. But I thought defensively we had probably in terms of our game probably might be as well balanced game as we had in a long time.
The shootout was kind of an Achilles heel for you guys last year. Tonight, obviously, your first shootout of the year. I mean, even though despite the loss, did you kind of like what you saw out of Pekka specifically?
Yeah, Pekka looked really good. I mean, he looked confident. He was moving well. We got to score one. We had the first 3 shots. We didn't score, so we got to execute there. We had a chance in the overtime, 4 and 3 to execute there. If we can nail something there, we nailed the win. So. We let them off the hook a little bit on the power play and in the shootout, but the rest of our game was pretty good. The penalty kill was strong. The 5-on-5 play I thought was good. Offensively, we created a lot. We didn't create a lot of goals, but we created a lot of good scoring chances, and that's what you want to do. I mean, every night if you can do that, I said to our guys, and if you can do what you did tonight and do that on the road, you'll collect a lot of points. I thought everybody was in on the effort tonight.
Hendricks is a guy who's known as a really good shootout guy. Why the decision to not use him tonight?
I asked our good question. Asked our coaching staff. They look at Quick. Probably has a little bit of a book on him, and rely on Mitch Korn and the pre-scout on Jonathan Quick to give me my shooters. So he wasn't in the first 30.
But the longer the shootout is in play in this league, do you think goalies or shooters are gaining advantage one way or the other?
Both are. It's changing. Everybody does film on the goalies. Everybody does all the studying. There's not a whole lot that you can't find, or I know Mitch Korn looks at there's 1,200 shootouts last year. He looked at all 1,200 and looking for patterns. It's a science. It's no different than we talk about the analytics that you do for 5-on-5. They're doing with goalies. This is the age of information.
So is it still skill that decides these things then, or what do you think it is?
All of the above. Preparation, skill, luck, good play, bad play, execution. A good shot trumps everything.
30-plus shots in 5 or 7 games this season. Compared to previous season's shot totals, what's going on differently this season so far?
I think we are a more mature group. I think we've got a lot more straight line players. We can hang on to the puck because we've got some size in our lineup. I think we're a deeper group, and you don't have to overextend guys and stuff that we've had to do for a number of seasons in different situations. I think it'll come for us.
What's it like when Quick's able to kind of play this well? Is it almost kind of demoralizing in a way, just when he's able to sort of make some of the saves that he's making?
Oh, we were doing lots of good things. I thought we were going to get the second puck. Tonight it's not demoralizing, that's for sure. I think you just got to take what you did well, and I didn't feel it on the bench that guys were like hanging their heads. If they were hanging their heads, we wouldn't be in their end the whole time and trying to pepper them. I think it would be not playing with as much detail. And we saved the game plan. One thing we talked about is staying with a game plan and how we have to play the LA Kings and do that for 60 or 65 minutes. We did that, and the only thing that we didn't do was get the result that we wanted. All the other stuff, I take away the start in the game wasn't as where I wanted it to be, but we stabilized that, and after that, I thought we played a real solid hockey game. We did a real good job in a lot of areas, so I don't have a lot of complaints, and other than we put in a good effort and didn't get the result.
Stallberg, I think, played about 10 minutes or so. I know in the morning skate you said you wanted more out of him. Did you think you got a little more?
There ended up being in a lot of situations some power play penalty kill situations that took some ice time, and then we got into the 4-on-4. Victor, I thought today was much better on the walls. Made some really good plays on the walls in our own end, which was he's starting to get back into playing the way he's capable of. I mean, he got off to a slow start during training camp, and then obviously with the shoulder injury, he's trying to catch a little bit of a moving train. But if anybody can catch it as fast as he skates, he might be a guy that can do it. So.
That Smith, Cullen, Bork line has a lot of speed. Just what type of advantage does that give them out there?
Well, just if they're moving the puck, it's a big advantage for them because they can, they can use their speed and they're using their legs. That's real important for that line to be checking well and manage the puck well and shooting it. And Smitty had a great chance in the middle of the ice today. It gives us lots of options.
Cullen specifically, it feels like he's been knocking on the door all season long. How big is it for him to finally break?
Well, I think for him mentally, it's probably a real big for him because I was skating around with him in the morning skate, and I said, your line's playing really well. You're doing lots of good things. Just don't change, because that's when things aren't going your way. The first thing you want to do is change, and it's no different than what we're trying to do with our hockey club. I mean, we've been very specific on how we want to build this team so that it can win on a night in and night out basis and win in different ways. And you don't want to change it because you didn't win a hockey game or we lost the shootout. We just stay with the game plan. The game plan is very specific in the type of people that we brought in. The moves that David made at the trading deadline. I mean, there's a lot of great moves there, and we just stay with it and let it sort of take roots here.